Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have had a great first couple of days in this month of February and a great weekend. I know I have, and we are just going to jump right into another tag video. I was tagged by Mason here on BookTube. It's called the Reading Habits book tag. And yeah, I'm going to link his video down below if you'd like to check out his video. And I'm just gonna get started, pull up the questions here on my computer. But thanks, Mason, for tagging me in this. I really enjoy making these tags for my channel, and I enjoy watching them as well. So thank you for including me in that. Question number 1, do you have a certain place at home for reading? So at home, my number 1 spot is my bed. And sometimes I'll even sit here in my chair and read, or in the living room on my couch. Sometimes I stand in my kitchen and read while I'm brewing a cup of tea or making coffee. But yeah, usually I will lay in my bed and get all nice and comfy. But I can pretty much read anywhere, to be honest. Question number 2, bookmark or random piece of paper. So my channel is called Bookmark Best, so I'll leave that to you guys to decipher what the answer to that would be. I love bookmarks. I collect them. I love shopping for them. I love taking them from like libraries and bookstores. You know, a lot of those places have bookmarks that you can take that are free. So I have accumulated quite a bit of bookmarks in my day. I have used like random stuff, like in one of these books here, I um, have a gift card for, oh, you can't see that, Panera Bread. Because when I bought this book, first place I went was Panera Bread. So yeah, I need to replace that with something else because there's still money on there. But yeah, I am a bookmark kind of gal. 3, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter or a certain amount of pages? So when I'm studying for school, I will give myself a goal of like a number of pages. And once I reach that goal, I will take a break or I will stop altogether for that day or that specific studying time frame. When it comes to reading, like for pleasure, I find it satisfying to not stop until the end of a chapter, but I can stop in the middle if I need to, especially if chapters within the books they tend to be kind of lengthy. I will most likely stop before the end of the chapter. But yeah, usually I will wait until the end of the chapter. That's what I really enjoy. It just flows better. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? I do eat and drink while I'm reading, not every single time, but I do like to have a snack nearby, especially something to drink, whether it be coffee, a cup of tea, or a glass of wine, some other form of an adult beverage. I do like having something nearby. When it comes to eating, like I won't eat a full-fledged meal while I'm reading, obviously, but I do like to have some sort of a snack or a sweet treat. Sometimes I'll like bring in a couple of Tootsie Rolls and I'll just treat myself at the end of each chapter as kind of like um, a little miniature goal, like, hey, if you finish this chapter, you get a Tootsie Roll. I don't know. I'm weird. That's just what I do. That's how I roll. Number 5, multitasking, music or TV while reading. So I talked about this before in a previous video, but I'm pretty good at blocking out like background noise. So I can read in pretty much any environment. It doesn't really matter to me if the TV's on or music's playing. I tend to not um, have that though because I usually will read in my room and I don't have a television in here. So typically the TV's not playing in the background unless, I leave my bedroom door open, the kids are home and they're watching TV in the next room. I could still do that. It doesn't bother me at all. Number 6, one book at a time or several at once. So I'm a several at once kind of person. I will kind of rank my books in order of satisfaction and interest. So typically one will get most of my attention, but if I get bored or want to change a pace or a different author, I will dive into another book. And that's kind of the way I am with like TV shows. I'm watching like several of them on Netflix now. But yeah, I will mention these briefly. Fierce and Subtle Poison by Samantha Mabry. Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I've reread this book and have read it out loud to my children every night. Kind of getting through it a little bit slower than I thought I was going to originally, but we are on the last chapter, so actually going to finish that tonight, hopefully. Hopefully they can both stay awake long enough. Generation Kill by Evan Wright. Altar of the Bones by Philip Carter, and Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I mentioned this in an announcement video. Beginning on Valentine's Day, I'm going to be uploading a discussion video on 3 chapters each week, every Thursday, beginning February 14th. This will take probably 3 months, so if you're interested in that, definitely check out that video. I will link that below in the description box. But yeah, I am not the type of girl to commit all of my focus and attention and love to one book. So yeah, these are all my current reads. All right, reading at home or everywhere. So naturally, I'm a homebody, but in the same token, I'm a little bit spontaneous and adventurous. So sometimes I will read here, or sometimes I will go downtown to the bookstore or library or coffee shop or sit on a bench next to the river on a pretty day. Do you read ahead or even skip pages? I never do this. I don't understand why anyone else would do that. I just don't see the point in it whatsoever. I really, really don't. That's like starting a movie and fast forwarding into the last 10 minutes. And you're like, okay, how do we go from A to B? You don't know because you literally skip the entire thing. I wouldn't even skip a page. There could be something on that page that is totally relevant to the ending or totally relevant to the character development. And I don't know. I just I don't I don't like people who do that. 10, breaking the spine or keeping it like new. So if I buy a brand new book, I do my best to keep it in the tip top, most perfect condition because I enjoy my books and I love to take care of them. Now that being said, I do like going to book sales. I love going to places like Half Price Books and or bookstores that buy used books for resale. And there is something to be said about a book that has its spine broken. To me, I just picture all of the people that have held the book in their hands and have read it and enjoyed it. And to me, that is sort of an indication of whether or not a book is good. Number 11, do you write in your books? I have never, ever written in my books. I don't know why. I just felt like it was damaging them in some way. However, that being said, with this read along that I'm doing, I did make a concrete decision that I was going to annotate and highlight and just make little questions and notes as I was reading in the book to kind of help me go back and reference or guide me in constructing questions to ask the community to get people discussing the book and the literature. Um, so I have actually already started to do that. I'll show you here. Just for example, I just highlighted some things, and so here underlined, wrote um, just little things to remind me about each character and what's going on, little questions, reactions that I have, initial reactions to the things that people are doing in these chapters. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I do want to tag some people to do this. I'm tagging Kayleen Reads, RK Gold, and Emillia Bennett. I look forward to watching your videos. Hope you guys do them. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.